All right, because there was some confusion on this problem when we were working in class, I decided I would work through a solution, and you could watch this video as many times as you needed to understand it. Okay, so we had the function f of x equals 1 over x plus 4. Part A was to find f of a. I think groups were good on this. Just take the a, plug it in for the x, 1 over a plus 4. Part B was to find f of a plus h. Just take an a plus h that's here, plug it in for x here, and we'll get 1 over a plus h plus 4. Then part C was to do the f of a plus h minus f of a all over h. So basically we have to take our answer from part B, put it here, our answer from part A, put it here, and I think most people were actually okay with this. It's simplifying to our final answer that we struggled with. So answer for part B here, answer for part A here, divided by h. All right, fractions within a fraction, that's a complex fraction. We've got to simplify that. To me, the easiest way to do that is to look at all the many denominators. Okay, find the greatest common denominator. Find the common denominator and multiply by that. So what we can do here is this. Multiply the top. And the common denominator in this case is the product of the two. It's no different than like 1 and 5, 1/5 minus 1/7. And the common denominator is just the multiplication of the two. So it'd be times 7 over 7 on this guy, times 5 over 5 on that guy, with the common denominator being the product, 35. So if you go down here, the common denominator is just the product of the two. So let's do that. We're going to multiply by a plus 4 times a plus h plus 4. If we multiply the top by that, we've got to also multiply the bottom by that. Okay? Now this is a group of items, and that group is going to distribute over that subtraction sign. I'm going to show this the long way. On the first arrow, we get the original 1 over a plus h plus 4, and now we're multiplying it by quantity a plus 4 and a plus h plus 4. So that's that first arrow. Now we have this minus sign, and now we're going to follow the second arrow of all this times that fraction, 1 over a plus h, a plus 4, and then times our quantity a plus 4, a plus h plus 4. And then all this over h. And hopefully you see right now why this is a kind of a magical step. And I don't mean that as in a mysterious, I mean that as in a awesome. So you have a plus h plus 4 on the bottom, that cancels out. No more fraction. That's the whole point. A plus 4 cancels out with a plus 4, no more fraction. We've now eliminated our fraction within a fraction. 1 times a plus 4 is a plus 4. And then minus 1 times a plus h plus 4 is a plus h plus 4. Don't forget the parentheses here so that you can remember to distribute to all those and get a plus 4 minus a minus h minus 4 all over h. As we talked about in class, everything that does not have an h should cancel out. The 4's cancel, the a's cancel. I realized right now that I forgot to actually do this multiplication, so I'm going to bring this part into the denominator. A plus h, and then a plus h plus 4. And so that part should carry down here as well, and also over here. Oops. Okay, just writing what survives over here. I'm going to clean this up. You get minus h, which for the sake of this problem, I'm going to write that as negative 1 times h, all over h times a plus h, and then a plus h plus 4. And I'm terrible here because I missed the a plus h over here, didn't I? Okay, now we're good. Now, if we have a product of something, then it can be canceled. So for example, this h is in a trinomial here. I cannot cancel out just the h with something in the bottom, but if you have it as a product, you can. So we have h and h can cancel. So now I know I disagree with what the book has on this, honestly. I would go with this. To me, this is simplified. And what the book has in its final answer form is this multiplied out. I think you're good here. Done.